Unscripted, man. Week 4 here at Highmark Stadium. Bills versus the Saints.
Last year at Stadium.
And this is the last year at Ralph Wilson, better known Highmark, I guess. And I haven't been to a tailgate in probably a couple of years, I think. So it's really good to be here, but it feels almost kind of strange. But I'm excited. I get FOMO when I don't come to a tailgate, and then it disappears real quick. But
no FOMO.
No, I'm really happy to be here today, man. Gentlemen Unscripted, coming to you from Bills Saints Highmark Stadium.
Let's go!
Right behind Prohibition.
Let's go!
Corner of Abbott and Miles Strip. The tailgate is really, really great. We got Ryan Stang, Insurance Consulting, D1 Training. We got Red Bull representing here, all the tailgate at Prohibition.
We got Mike Barney Nissan.
Mike Barney Nissan.
Awesome
Stupid jingle.
Great dealership.
Stupid jingle.
Lousy jingle.
Willoughby Insurance. We've got a ton of people here with their tents.
Willoughby.
And so we're just here with Highmark Stadium behind us, anxiously awaiting to go 4-0. And we got a lot to talk about today.
Does this seem like every game's a trap game now? I hate being favored in every game, right? They said that at the start of the season. We were favored in all 17 games. I hate that. You know, there's nothing worse than every team thinking this game is their Super Bowl.
Well, it's a game like today. The Saints do not want to go 0-4. They're going to play their best.
And it's the Super Bowl, right? You come out and you even give us a game.
What do you think of the odds are we go undefeated all season?
It
can happen.
It could happen. We're gonna have a great season. We're gonna have a great season and a great record, undefeated.
Want to bet right now live on Gentlemen Unscripted? I'll bet you $200 undefeated the Bills.
I hope we
Straight through to the Super Bowl? Like, we're going to run the entire table?
Yeah, you want to bet that?
So what's that make us, 21-0? 20-0? Is that what it is? Right? 17 games, and then 3 playoff games. You're going to have the bye, right? So
we're less anxious right now. The beginning half of the schedule is a little easier. So I'll get a little more anxious as we get to the second half.
Baltimore was the one team that, Kansas City, still Kansas City.
We're going to face them here again. And
here's the other thing
we can't play them like we played them.
Here's the other thing that's going to screw up your bet. Week 17 is probably not going to matter to us, and that's the Eagles. So it's going to be tough to go. I don't see. There's some poetic justice to 17-0, obviously, right? 17-0.
You can't let your guard down at all. Today, they're all important games. We can't let our guard down because we listen, we got some holes in the defense. We know that we got a lot of injuries. We have a lot of injuries on D, and our D can't perform the way it's been.
Yeah, no. I mean, that's
no Milano.
I hope that they realize, which they haven't realized, it seems like in the last 3 years. Our D's got moments, right? Like, obviously, last year, the takeaways and everything else. But what you really got to realize is there's no field goals and there's no punting. You outscore everybody. You know what I mean? Those New England teams that we all hated, we hated them because they stepped on your fucking throat. You know what I mean? They weren't up 21 going into the fourth quarter and sat their starters. They were stepping on your throat. They're trying to make a point.
Yeah.
And I'd rather be hated like that, honestly. I mean, Josh is going to be loved no matter what. Josh, Dion, right? The personality. And, McDermott, Bible thumper, and everybody loves that shit.
You know what, though? I like that we're winning because of our determination and our knowledge of the defense and offense and our will to win. Performance on defense is not why we're winning. And that scares me. We won because we stayed in the game mentally, and the want and the determination and the knowledge of our coaching was awesome last few weeks. But performance-based makes me nervous on defense.
You know who I hate? Bart Scott. Bart Scott, they used to play for the Jets, ESPN. Bart Scott the other day, I don't know if you guys saw this. What's his name? Mike Greeny, from ESPN. Yeah. Greeny makes this statement the other day. I don't know if you guys saw it. But he makes this statement. He says, and think about the wording of this carefully. He said, 50 years of watching football, watching Josh Allen, I don't know if anybody has ever played the position better. He said, I'm not saying he's the best quarterback ever, not saying he's the best football player, but watching him right now, I don't know if anybody has played the position better. And Bart Scott rolls his eyes, right? Rolls his eyes, is like, Justin Herbert's cooking, Lamar is cooking, right? And like, first of all, Lamar's a freak talent, right? But he's a bedwetter. He pisses his pants in a big game every time, right? Piss down his leg. They talk about him, well, Harbaugh should have gone on 4th down, right? 4th down and 2. Well, if he was a winner, right? If he was that elite level, you don't fall 2 yards short of that, right? Right? And it's a maturity process, right? Like the 13 seconds or,
Jay, it's also a leadership process. I'm not in Baltimore, and I know Lamar's a great quarterback. What is the feel around there? Do that team want to win as badly for Lamar as our team and community want to win as badly? There's a lot. It's more than talent. There's more than just talent and ability. I'm sure they love Lamar. Lamar's a great quarterback. I'm not there to feel.
That's a great point, Joe.
It's like Marv Levy. They wanted to win for Marv so bad because they loved and respect. Like, this team loves and respects.
But here's the difference between this team and the 90s teams. The difference between Jim ran those 90s teams, not Marv. Jim did. I love Jim. I mean, okay, he ran those teams. This team, there's no, everybody eats. Everyone eats on this team. They're all on the same level.
You had elite all over those teams, too. I mean, you think about it, the Hall of Famers in there. First of all, before Josh Allen, the greatest Buffalo Bill ever was Bruce Smith. Bruce, right? And literally redefined that position. You know what I mean?
And my favorite running back of all time on the Bills, shockingly, I know you guys might get, it's not
Joe
OJ.
Cribs.
It's not OJ. Cribs was all right.
Cribs all right.
Like Rob Riddick. But my favorite is Thurman. I mean, Thurman is, come on.
Plus, he's so buff.
You know what we should do? We got all day to talk about the Bills. We should bring up one of the reasons we're here today. Ryan Stang. One of the reasons we're here today is Stang, Ryan Stang. I know everyone knows him in Western New York, Stang Insurance Consulting, but we're here for a bigger reason, a cause, Trusted Gives, that he works for. Ryan, come join us, man.
What's up, boys?
How are you, sir?
Good to see you all. Always a pleasure.
Hey,
Let's
you're a
go.
little crowd for a Bills game, but I
You know what? Hey,
it's gonna ramp up. My rule. Hang on.
it's a roller coaster.
Got it, shake
Ah, look at what a gentleman.
Ryan Stang, everybody.
Very proper. What's up, guys?
Man, everything is so good, and week 4 of the Bills. This is the first ever Trusted Gives Stang Legends golf tournament, but it's a golf weekend, right?
Weekend. It's an experience.
I
Tell
don't
us.
understand how you do all this charity shit all the time and still have a full-time job.
I'm lucky enough
mean-
to have the flexibility with my job
Yeah.
to.
I'm
be able
afraid
to
when
do
I get your
stuff
call,
like
you're
this.
asking me for something all the time.
Hey,
in a good
it's-
way, though. And I
know,
do I say no?
From a very young age, I've always believed in, you got to give to get, and, if you do good for others, someday it's going to come back around in some way, shape, or form. And, you never know what that form is going to be, but, like, I've been doing this stuff for a while. You remember the Spikes for Tykes days with my volleyball tournament for Jim Kelly?
That's when you used to love to take your shirt off. That's why you did that.
Back in the day, I could do that. This God, thanks to you and your fabulous.
Well, I brought you food today, too. I brought you food today.
Talk about the Legends weekend-long golf
So
tournament.
this one's a little different, and I had to step outside the box to do this one because a golf tournament, as you may know, is it's a job. It's like, and most people take 6 months to a year to probably plan it. I did it in 2 months, and my goal was always to replicate the experience of like the Jim Kelly Celebrity Gala, which I go to every year. That it's essentially, as you may know, I like to party and I like to do open bars and all. I wanted to do a party on a golf course, and I wanted to do it on a level that people couldn't refuse to come back the following year. So like the golf aspect of it is surrounded by, it's almost essentially like a carnival. I have a heckler hole where I have comedians actually making fun of the golfers while they tee off. I have Beat the Pro where I have Jamie Miller coming in, and actually you got to do better than a guy who is a +2 handicap, right? Good luck, right? I have a Hartman's hole where I have a 30-foot blow-up seltzer can in the middle of the fairway where you got to crush the can, So it's just different. And then every other hole.
That's fun.
Yes.
You're entertaining your guests, too. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm not a competitive golfer. If I'm going to volunteer my day to golf, and I don't anymore, I want to have fun doing it.
Yeah.
And it's a great cause, and that's a great idea.
I'm just not a basic guy, if you guys have ever noticed, and I like to do things a little differently, a little
You're
out.
not basic, because it's not just the golfing tomorrow at
Look at this. Look at this.
I mean, you got a tailgate. You've got a dinner at DePaulo's after. I mean, you got a weekend full of activity.
What's up?
Shout out Dennis, shout out Ilio.
Dennis is the best.
Love them both like family. And it's 3 events in 2 days, so which is wild because I don't have any time to prepare for tomorrow today, so I had to do everything yesterday. Packing those bags, and I have some serious bags. Like I have Nike duffel bags with Nike Stang Legends classic hoodies and tumblers from Trusted Gives, and it's going to be a thing. And then I haven't even got to the best part where I have actual legends. That's the term, right? Legends. Not, even though, yes, we're all legends ourselves, and all as is all of Bill's Mafia. But I have Johnny Damon coming out. I have the Bandits coming out with their championship trophy. Yeah. Mike Vanderjack. I have, Shooter McGavin. You may know him. Yeah, a little movie called Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore 2 that just came out.
Shooter's a big Buffalo guy.
Those guys have been good to Buffalo. Those guys are really good to Buffalo.
Jim Kelly's going to make some laps, and it's something that I like to just give people the ultimate experience while giving back. Because anybody can give money, anybody can write a check, but if you're showing them the experience while you're doing it, then guess what? People are going to want to do it more and more and more, rather than feeling annoying.
And it's good that you're teamed up with Martin and Sandra.
Yes.
How do you say, is it Vidal?
So, Vidal. And so Martin and Sandra, two of my very best friends, I consider them. Martin founded this foundation. I was one of his first board members. Since then, we've added Ephraim Atwell, Kate Glazer, Chelsea Lavelle. We are really trying to make an impact for other charities and other nonprofits. But the reason that it was founded was because Martin owns Trusted Talent, which is a travel nursing hub. A very large company, and a lot of his nurses are from that east side of Buffalo. And when that top shooting took place, and it affected that community so strongly, and these people, we really recognized that they needed a lot of help. And that's when we started our 716 Community Day, where we go out to MLK Park every year with Deion Dawkins. And we give them, Tops donated $20,000 in produce this year. We have hot meals. We have resources for them to get the help that they need. Free haircuts, free bicycles for the kids. It's just it slides under the radar. Like, not a lot of people. That's one of my goals here, is to spread awareness for what we're doing. And I think that, this is going to help.
I'm just learning more about Trusted Gives.
No doubt.
I think everyone knows Gentlemen Unscripted, and Anthony, Jay, and I are very heavily involved in the community. We love Western New York, as you do. And I just went on this website for the first time. I love the mission that you guys have. And you guys are helping families in crisis. You're doing educational programs. And I think it's very needed here in Western New York. And what you guys are doing, it's really great, man. You got a great team of people on your committee and your board. So definitely go to Trusted Gives website, trustedgives.org, right?
Yes, sir.
And check it out, contribute your time, your money.
And a way to donate to this event specifically is we have 2 ways that you can do it virtually. I don't know if this is going to be out in time, but you can still do it. We have a Stang Legends auction and StangLegendsRaffle.com.
Jay doesn't like any preparation. He likes to be unscripted, and he reminds us. But anyway, you're with Gentlemen Unscripted. Week 4 of the Buffalo.
They're gentlemen. I'm getting pissed now. The gentleman's going out the window.
We have a little bit of a Legends theme because of the Trusted Gives fundraising, and one of the Western New York legends, I think everyone knows, is Maria Merlino, who was walking by. And Maria,
she a legend because we dated?
I think
she a legend because she put up with me for 6.5 years, or that we're still friends.
I think she boosted you.
Arguably greatest manager, nightclubs, all-time. Staff's always sexy. That's what they got in common. Always a hot staff.
Yeah. See, I covered his ass. I'm like, I'm right here.
Maria's one of my favorites.
But even
all
better
time.
person. She's a great person.
Yeah.
So tell us about your project that Jay is supporting today by wearing.
Yeah. This is the XL, by the way. It's not really an XL. I almost wore this with just a white beater. Good thing I did my back the other day.
So the outfit is a hooded vested with some kangaroo pockets. The bottoms are 2 pockets, nice little pocket in the back, all embroidered with, of course, the red and blue on both, buff at the top and a little buff here. And you can find it at with love Mia __ on Instagram, or you can find me over here at Lot 6 today.
Any stories in Korea? We get in, like we try to get Tops, Wegmans, or something like that. Is that down the road?
I mean, hey, Tops, Wegmans, if you're watching,
Call Joe Dash. I like the local guys.
Joe Dash, come
great.
get me.
That's great, Maria. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Support Maria and her line. Thank you so much for stopping by. Go Bills.
Go Bills.
CBA, right? So
Yeah.
we're hoping to start in November.
Open, yeah.
There's always some sort of corporate bullshit with everything. Right?
Yeah.
I checked the schedule today, November 29th, tentatively. And that schedule, that game opener.
Yeah, that'll be home opener, banner raising. Be a fun night.
How's it been being repeat champions, man? It's been the community's receiving you guys well, obviously.
Yeah, it's been unbelievable. Like, you know, obviously winning 3 is pretty crazy, and our fans are like the best fans in the league by far. And you know, to walk around like at a tailgate like this, and people yell "Go Bandits" or Wegmans or downtown like, for dinner, whatever it is, our fans are unbelievable. And to celebrate it with our fans and bring the trophy around, it's never
Right,
gets
2
old.
years ago we beat Colorado.
Yeah.
Right. So don't shoot me for this, but you're going to enjoy part of this story. Frankie Primo's had the after party for Colorado, right? Like whether they were winning, losing, or whatever, they have to book it, and it's like 11 at night till like 3 in the morning. Let me tell you, you've never seen such miserable fucking people in your life. I got their money too. It was even better, right? Like, you lost, and I got your money. Yeah.
But you know what's great? I got to reiterate, I mean, the Buffalo fans, as we're witnessing today at this tailgate, are the best in the world. It isn't the football, it isn't the lacrosse, it isn't the boxing. 20 years later, people embrace me, and I haven't boxed, put gloves on. It's the people of the community. This is the best community. We're proving it today just by showcasing one of our tailgates. These are the best fans in the world. It's got to be a blast playing in front of them.
Yeah, I actually have a buddy in town who plays for another team in the NLL, and he plays for Georgia, and his kid came out with us to a Sabres game, and like people are yelling like, "Klooch, what's up?" And his kid was like, "Dad, why doesn't that ever happen to you?" And it's like, I was like, "Yeah, tell your dad to come to Buffalo." Like that's what Buffalo does, and it's super special, and it makes it like a special place to be. You don't get that anywhere else.
No, that's the truth. I got to tell you, I never played lacrosse. I don't follow as closely. I follow because I'm a Buffalo supporter, and you guys are awesome, and you're involved in the community. But going to the games, I mean, especially with your kids, that is a blast. They're more fun than a Sabres game, and I love the Sabres. They're just entertaining. They're fun. It's high activity. It's awesome. Have you brought your kids?
No.
Well, you don't take out your kids, man.
Somebody's got to pay for all this shit.
Well, that's true. That's true. But it's great. What do you say, Anthony?
Bandits games are the best. Are you kidding me? First of all, we got the boys here. You're a world champion, Buffalo Bandits lacrosse, MVP right here. These guys, and he's from Nichols too. Like he does stuff at Nichols. No,
didn't go there,
he
but
works
he
there,
teaches
teach there.
But he
So he crushed it with the Bandits, and then he sits there, and all these students over there, they look up to him over there too. So it's kind of special. We're in a special period with Buffalo sports between the Bandits. The Sabres are going to get there this year, by the way. I hope you guys know that, right? Preseason looks good.
Looks pretty good. That young kid was buzzing around at that preseason game against Columbus and throwing the body out there. Some old-time hockey is what we need. We need some old-time hockey.
So don't even let the Bandits, Sabres, and Bills be good at the same time, because this city will be out of control.
And then Lindy Ruff, when we opened the new arena, they were like, if nothing else, people are going to hate coming here to play. You know what I mean? The other team is going to, because they're going to get the shit kicked out of them. You know what I mean? We're going to hit them with everything we can.
Yeah, that's what the people of Buffalo want to see. Is someone get the shit kicked out of them, right?
Collar, man, right? I might get the shit kicked out of me today on camera. They're going to love it.
I mean, the Sabres and KeyBank Arena and HSBC formerly have a special place in my heart because the team was good to me and that was my building. But they talk about, I mean, in 2000, the building was awesome. And now they're saying, no, it needs updates and renovations.
Wait, the arena's something else now, though. What's the new name?
KeyBank Arena?
No, it's new. There's a new name now.
There is?
They extended KeyBank.
Oh, they did?
Oh, they did?
10 years.
I'm sorry, KeyBank.
Yeah. KeyBank. That's, they have all my $40, so.
I got to call Evans Bank. Oh, they're gone too. They're going to try NBT.
But they say there's some updates needed and all that. But I mean, that little district down there is awesome in the Harbor Center. And you guys practice. Where do you guys practice all the time? Daily?
We don't practice daily. That's the thing about lacrosse. we have a lot of guys who are like, it's like a weekend warrior league. So we have guys who are teachers, firefighters, you name it. Guys are working a 9 to 5 during the week. Come in for the game on Friday, play Saturday, go home Sunday. So
what's the Western New York name's Connor's? Is Connor? He's a Connor Field. Oh, Connor. I know his family. Connor Field. He's a pharmaceutical rep. Like you guys have real jobs.
Yeah. So there's a group of us do it full time. Like Chris is working at Nichols locally, obviously. There's
best PE teacher in Western New York.
I hate to say that real job because that was my real job, boxing, and people say it's a real job. Believe me, your commitment.
Same thing about bartending or waiting tables or whatever else. When are you gonna get a real job, a big boy job? You do my job.
Every job is a real job, and I know your job as a lacrosse player is real.
Looking for a real job. I'm hiring vouchers and shit all the time.
It's a real job. And
one thing I will say about lacrosse is like it's something that you have to love doing because, like you said, it is a real job. But unfortunately, where we're at right now, you do have to have another job to be able to like make a living. For most people, 20% of the league, I'd say, is a full-time lacrosse player. The rest, everyone else is working 9 to 5s, and that's a grind, man. Like
it's difficult. I come from the world of boxing. It's not a collegiate sport. Most boxers have families and jobs. I committed, and I was fortunate to commit 100% of my career to it with backing in the great community of Western New York. But most can't. They have to live their life and have families and jobs. And I mean, not everyone's Oscar De La Hoya. There's a million fighters in this world, just like you guys, that have lives, that can't commit their life.
That's another reason we love it as Buffalonians, right?
That's right.
I mean, that was part of the conversation we had when we were on Channel 4 the other day. None of us was given a silver spoon, right? Joe didn't grow up rich. His father was a cop. My parents divorced at 5. Anthony, I don't even know, but you know what I mean, what he's been through. But every one of us are wherever we are, whether you think it's this, we're where we are because we grind, and that's what makes us Buffalo. That's what makes you guys Buffalo. It's a sport of grinders, right? I'm going to be honest. I've never been to a game, and I had Sabres season tickets, but I was traumatized in 8th grade at Sweet Home. My cousin hit me in the balls with a lacrosse ball, and I haven't been right since. I think one hangs a little lower than the other.
Still having kids.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's why I quit baseball.
It is an awesome sport. I don't think I follow it. I know I don't have the skill level to do what you guys do. It's like golf. I love golf. I just am not good at it, so I can't follow it to that certain extent. But I mean, you guys are really, really incredible. What is a training like off season? Do you do anything or commit a lot of time to it?
Yes. So we all play another league in the off season, whether that be PLL, which is the Professional Field Lacrosse League, or actually everyone here plays summer ball. He plays senior A. The three of us play senior B, and it's just a full other league in the summer, and that's just how you make ends meet, and you just got to play all year round.
Is anything outdoor? Do you guys play outdoor at all?
There's the league is called the Premier Lacrosse League. We all play. Us three played in it at one point. But just to travel with the Bandits and then traveling through the summer, it's like a 12 months of the year, flying every weekend. It just eventually takes a toll, and I think I'm 7 or 8 years into it now, and I've got a fiance, I'm living local, so it's trying to get some time back. And
where are you from originally?
Us are from Ontario. He's from Buffalo. He's a local guy, and he's from BC. So.
My question is, how is, there are athletes that maybe don't make it in America, soccer or rugby. You can go to make a good living in Europe. Lacrosse, is it not embraced in Europe like we see it?
No, not like it is here. Like, there's lacrosse overseas, but there's no pro leagues or anything like that.
There's no one backing those teams financially.
Well, somebody's got to go to Dubai because they're starting all the sports in the new league. So maybe we need a Dubai lacrosse team.
That's been my hope.
Where every $1 million contract, all the boxing's in Dubai. They're gonna have a football league soon. They're doing everything in Dubai. But man, listen, it's been great having you guys. You guys are a great asset to Western New York, man. We appreciate it. Thank you guys for stopping.
That'd be a cool thing.
Oh, that'd be great.
It might be too loud from what I hear.
You won't be able to hear anything.
Yeah, we have to go like in the lobby or something.
Yeah, that's interesting though. Doing it from KeyBank Center. So you guys are great, man. What do you got? Predictions today?
Bills by $1 billion.
He said it. Easy money.
I get a little nervous. I hate to be the naysayer. Games like this make me nervous. I think we're going to pull it out. Yeah, I agree.
Thanks for joining the podcast.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Thanks for having us. Does anyone know this guy? Well, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Continue to enjoy the tailgate, man.
What a great organization. We promoted it and we think it's
Oh,
awesome.
thank you.
It really is.
I love that. Thanks for being here.
And Ryan's got a whole weekend dedicated
Oh
to
my
it.
God, he has a whole weekend dedicated.
How
He
much
has
of the work
worked-
are you having to do?
I haven't had to do anything.
That's
Actually, I organize all of our events. Meat raffle, gala, all of it.
Well, the meat raffle's coming up. I saw that on the
Raffle's
site.
coming up, yep,
When
in
is that?
November 13th.
Meat raffles
Our
are
big
a hit right
fundraiser,
now.
though, is our gala at the Buffalo Club.
Who is your meat?
When is it?
Thursday, March 12th. Whatever that Thursday is. I think it's March 12th.
Who's your meat?
Drinks in here.
Who's your meat distributor guy? Do you know who that is? Then?
I think it's, yes, Artie Party.
Artie Dolan. Artie Dolan. Big shout out. I love Artie.
He's a Shays ticket holder.
Listen, Artie's doing real well with his meat raffle. He's the guy to go to for meat raffles. He's it.
And he's helping staying with the golf
What's the name of the
tournament,
business?
Artie Party, right?
Artie Party.
Artie Party. Artie Party at Artie Party. Get your meat raffle through Artie. He's the best. Known Artie's childhood.
Once coming home from Pleasure Dome, and Artie was driving. Biggest guy in the car, never got out of the car. Never got out of the car. I love him, but he never got out of the car.
Well, Artie, I gotta tell you,
He got out of the
good
car.
move.
The tailable light as we all got back in.
Artie, good move. Good move staying in the car. I'd also stay in the car. So the meat raffle's when?
Thursday, November 13th at Forbes Theater.
Forbes Theater. Oh, that's great. So this weekend you just get to enjoy the tailgate, the dinner buffet at Dennis's, and then are you going to be at the golf tournament?
I will be at the golf tournament
Are you
tomorrow.
golfing or are you just hosting?
I'm hosting.
What about your husband? Where's he?
I'm a new golf. Oh, he's golfing tomorrow. He's somewhere in that crowd of people.
Did you meet at Soho?
Huh?
Did you meet at Soho, your husband?
No, we did not meet at Mc. We met in Ellicottville.
Okay.
At Oktoberfest.
We met at
Oh, that's
Soho.
fun.
We met at Soho.
So will you go to Oktoberfest this year? We'll go there.
Shared a moment. I had a crush on her for a minute.
Why wouldn't you? Of course you would.
Beautiful women, right?
Are you still Ellicottville people and go to Oktoberfest to revisit your first love?
Actually. No, isn't that wild?
You know, I haven't been for Fall Fest. I haven't been in probably. I was dating Maria the last time I went.
Really? Right. Come visit us this year. And we're on East Washington, and I'm sure
We got something.
Nick from.
The 12th, right? Sunday the 12th. Which
Oh.
I always went on the Sunday.
It's the 11th and 12th.
It's obviously bar and restaurant business.
Right.
Sunday the 12th is Lombardo's 50th anniversary. Tommy Lombardo. Lombardo's on Hurdle. So yes, I'm going to be at Lombardo's 50 because we got to kiss the ring, right? That's another legend.
It is. So what is he doing? Does he have like an open?
I don't know. You want to go up in the table? I think.
I'll be in Ellicottville, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, it's probably like 6, 7 at night.
That's a big weekend.
You know, 16-year-old, 12-year-old, they always have sports or something. There's always something
the
happening.
16-year-old just tell them to take the car.
Carpooling. You're always
And she
carpooling.
does have her license now.
She's got her
so
license.
This
Tell
year,
her to pick up my kids.
this
and get them
summer.
where they
I
gotta
know.
go. I'll pay her Uber fees. Tired of driving these kids around.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Buying that car was probably the best money I've ever spent.
Please, yesterday, Primo had a game against Orchard Park, right? St. Joe's played Orchard Park yesterday. Tough loss. But he has a game against Orchard Park, and now him and all his buddies are going to St. Joe's Canisius game at Canisius, West Seneca. We dropped them all off at 3 different cars of parents, dropped their kids all off at one pizzeria. One set of parents takes them to the game, right? I think the game was 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, something happens and nobody's picking you guys up, give me a yell, right? Home, my wife's home, my daughter's home. They're going to get their nails done at 4 o'clock. I'm ready. I'm fully butt naked on my bed, ready to go to take a nice nap. Almost sucked in my thumb. Phone rings. Primo Mano, what's up? Can you come and get us right now? We're getting killed. Joe's got killed, unfortunately. We're getting killed and we want to leave now. I'm like, I got to come and get you? He's like, yeah. 8 minutes later, he's like, are you close? I'm like, I just got in the car. I told you I was butt naked.
That's my daughter.
About to take a nap.
Are you almost here? No, I'm not even close to where you are. You just called me.
My daughter and friends are 15. A lot of them Sacred Heart, and they're such good kids. So we're in the heavy carpooling phase, midnight pickups, things like that. We had an ugly incident last night. Juliet, I love you. I'm sorry, but it's the gratefulness. You want them to be grateful, and she's a great kid. But it gets difficult. I can't wait for her to drive. I really can.
Oh, yeah.
And she's a good driver. She'll be great.
What about that nothing after 9:17 shit? The moment the license is in,
I know.
Go.
You know
Just be
what?
home by midnight.
It's so nerve-wracking because not like we're in Orchard Park and she's driving to Sacred Heart. It's all throughway driving, rush hour every day. I'm a little nervous for snow to start.
Teach them to leave in time. Don't rush.
She's been great. Like she's leaving on time. She's getting to school
No one gets hurt going slow. Just go slow.
The other day, because she plays soccer, so it's every day after school. I go, how does it feel to be the first person that leaves every morning and the last person to get home every day? She's like, it sucks. She goes, but I love it. And I'm like, that's all I want to hear. I want to know that all that money I'm spending on tuition is you're happy. That's great. I love it. So.
It is important. It's important. It's a fun but challenging time. You know, these teens.
Like raised like we were. This is everything you do now, and from this point on, is for your family. So
it is.
1,000%.
Nothing's for us for anyone.
Someone in the office, someone that I work with, just had a baby. And he's like, Shannon, he's like, we just had this baby and it's life and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, listen, the best thing I can tell you about parenting, it's like a video game. Every age is like unlocking a new level. And he's like, wow, really? And I'm like, yep. I'm like, there's going to be every level you're
It's
gonna
like
be like,
Tetris.
I hate
It's a
this,
real skill,
but
and
I love this.
it's forever changing, and there's no right method depending on your kids and their friends. It's a forever changing thinking that I still need work with, and I'm still learning as I go.
Yes.
It's the best job I ever had.
It's the best job,
Best job I've ever had, and I think we're doing okay. And one of the things about our generation growing up and our kids' generation, the most important factor is, I think if it's, for example, 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock, they know I'm going to call my parents.
Yeah.
We were like, did everything to avoid. And whatever, it worked out, we're here, we're safe, we're healthy. But I think I just instill, things are going to happen. Things are going to come up, accidents. You call me, I don't care what time it is. And I think our kids know that better than we knew that. We did everything we can. As long as they know I'm the call, and I don't care daytime, what city.
All the time on social media, like, listen, I don't want my kids afraid to call their father because they're going to get.
We wouldn't. We did. We would. When we survived, we would not.
Everything to avoid calling my parents.
But as long as they know, listen, I don't care.
Let's be clear. I mean, like, the cell phone was invented when we were kids, so we also didn't have the social media and that easiness to call our parents. So,
Again, the problem we ran in is the appreciation factor.
Shannon.
Hi, Shannon. It's nice to meet you.
My hand's wet on this hand, so I didn't want to.
No problem.
Sucker left.
Hand,
Sucker left.
That's a cool Bills baseball thing.
Research and design.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's why I know your face.
I have some really cool Bills.
Ryan's boss. Love that.
The few times I fought in Buffalo, the Bills organization gave me a box and Bills jerseys, authentic, with my name and all that. And I wore one to a game. I thought it was cool. And it was like 90 degrees. It is like a blanket. That thing is so hot. It's one of those authentic jerseys back in the day. It was, and I'm like, I can't wear that to a game anymore. It's, but that's cool. That's nice and breezy.
My husband his Christmas gift this morning, so he was getting dressed to come here, and he was like, which one?
That's the
I got
first
him.
one like that I've
That's
seen.
cool.
I got him the iced out jersey, the white one.
Oh, the what?
Yeah,
Okay,
I was like, here you go. You want to wear your Christmas
we were
gift
getting
today?
dirty for a minute.
So he was.
I tried to get a Christmas gift this morning too. I didn't get it.
When do they release the jersey? Next week? Is that when they're playing?
Where is it? I wanna see the
No, I mean
jersey.
playing. When they're playing, they're.
Well, I don't know where he is specifically, but it's that one right there, 17 Allen jersey.
Yeah, that's sharp.
Yeah, it's cool.
Sandra here.
No, they're wearing it next week.
Sandra
I seen
Hurd
Mark.
They're wearing it to the game.
I
They're
think.
playing in it.
Wait, it's
The white one.
They're playing in that jersey next week.
The white one.
I don't know when
Don't they play in the white release jersey?
It's
What
a
week?
throwback game. It's the
It's like
game
it's the
of.
whiteout game, but I don't know
It's not that
the
jersey.
date.
No. It's the old jersey, right? Right? They're
No,
doing
I
like
think
a
it's
throwback.
No,
I
brand
think
new
it's
one.
the white.
Yeah, they're gonna play in that one.
Yeah,
for
the
sure.
17
I
Allen.
don't see who's. Oh, I see it. Yeah, that's badass. That's really great. I don't have one of those
Here
yet.
comes trouble.
Can we fire him in front of everybody on camera, please?
Wait, who's he bringing over? I feel like I know this guy.
Fire him on camera.
Mike Vanderjack,
Oh yeah,
old kicker from the Colts.
from
and
the
Cowboys.
Colts. Yeah, Vanderjack's in the
Did you just
building.
dismiss
Let's
me?
go.
You look like you could still be our nice
Mike.
nice
Mike, Joe Macy. What a pleasure.
I don't know, did I?
We were trying
What
to
did
get
I
you
do?
fired on camera.
Anyway, so Jay Mano owns Frankie Primo's in Soho.
I'm the nobody in
DJ Anthony is an old legend, a broadcaster, Kiss 98.5. Baby Joe Macy, what is the term? Heavyweight contender of the
Former
world?
heavyweight contender, boxer.
Yes, boxer.
Number
Anyway,
one contender at one point.
yes. And Shannon,
Like right
she
now?
runs Trusted fucking Gifts.
2004 or 5.
I was gonna say.
No,
Run it.
I'm
Run it.
52. I'm in the
Run it.
Odoli.
Well, they're doing the
So where did you
podcast.
come from right now? What city?
Today, did they get here?
Yeah.
Lindenville, New York. You know where that is?
Yeah, I do know because I'm in sales. Lindenville. You live
Wait,
there?
you're not from Lindenville, are you?
I'm from Toronto.
Why? Let me give you a why.
You ever go to the government back in the day?
Absolutely.
I worked for Charles Caboot that owned the government.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
I know
Very
Lindenville. Why do you live there? I just have to.
I was living in Marco Island, Florida, which is, I don't know, you know where Marco Island is?
Yeah, of course.
Then I moved to, do you want me to hold it? Then I moved to Scottsdale, Arizona. And then as you get older in life, you realize that friends and family are important to you, and I wanted to be close to home, and I wanted to live on water, and a friend of mine said, hey, there's 3 acres right on Lake Ontario, right 45 minutes from the border. I was like, I'll take it. I never even came and saw it.
It's a great spot.
It's fantastic.
It's a great spot.
I think I could swim to my hometown from my, I have 100 feet of waterfront, so it's fantastic.
So fill us in, how many years you been out of the league?
Do you really want to know? 19?
19. I'm 20.
Great.
2008 was my last year in Toronto. I went back to the CFL after the NFL. Flutie was my holder in 96 and 97.
So how many years in as a professional altogether?
13.
13. You played here though.
I kicked a game-winning field goal last play of the game against Buffalo. 2000, I think. We won 18-16.
No shit.
Sorry,
I remember that
apologize.
game. You don't mind if I tackle you right now, do you?
No.
I'm having flashbacks.
Listen, I've got Bill's Mafia that I hang out with, and I coach at Medina. And they're
So
like,
what a stressful.
We hated you that day, even though we didn't know you. Yeah.
Nice.
What a stressful position you played. What do you think of our Prater story you followed, right?
So do you think that, I think field goal kicking is the most pressure-packed position in all of sports.
Oh, of course it is.
All of sports?
All of sports. Tell me
You
something
can't,
worse.
and you can't be. You're gonna be loved and hated.
It's hit or miss. You get one chance. I know. I'm giving you a second. It's okay.
Right. We've lived it for the last.
Well, that's why it is.
So I'm not
But
saying no. I'm just trying to think.
Listen, we are the Ryder Cup every time we step on the field. We've got guys relying on us.
I agree.
It's hit or miss. You make the putt or you make the kick, or you miss the kick and you miss the putt. So, listen, I would stick with Prater. I mean, he missed a bad one. And actually, a guy, I coach kickers and punters, and one of my kickers that's banging around the league kicked with Prater, and he's like that was his miss in the offseason is the duck hook left. So, and that's what he did. So.
I got a kid for you. A kid that kicks for St. Joe's now, right? He's a sophomore. He also plays soccer for that. He's gonna go places kicking. He's one of the better soccer players for his age in Western New York. And like yesterday, they played against Canisius. He didn't play in his soccer game where he's a star player on his soccer team to kick for Joe's yesterday. I think that's where he's gonna end up kicking in college instead of playing soccer. I lived in Indiana, so back in the day.
So did I.
Oh yeah, well, right. But I lived in Fort Wayne, right? Okay. And I used to go to IU soccer camp, right?
Yeah.
And remember Stoyanovich?
I do.
Stoyanovich, when I was in high school, was still at IU playing soccer and kicking. They used to, same season, they used to fly this guy like back and forth all over the country so he could play for the soccer team and kick for the football team on the same day. Wow. That was crazy shit.
The kicker that I had at Medina for the last 3 years is now kicking at Cortland. Starting as a true freshman, he's 4 for 4 in field goals, whatever it is, 12 for 12 in extra points. All-time leading scorer for Medina soccer. And so there were times where Friday night he would play soccer from 5:30 to 7, change his uniform, and literally right out on the field and kick off.
I was wondering yesterday, it was like, all right, their game's here, Orchard Park at 11 o'clock. And the football team's game is at 2 o'clock at West Seneca. Why is he not doing both?
Yeah.
Right?
It's like you said though, that position, you're alone. I don't care if you're money and the best kick in the world, you're gonna miss sometimes. So if I could choose a position, that wouldn't be it. That's.
Listen, now punting is the easiest job in sports.
I feel that way too.
Because you can hit a punt, have it roll out of bounds 40 yards, thank you very much. A punt is not going to cost you a game.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's so easy. If you're good at punting, just bang a ball,
What is it like for someone like Prater and Bass? Do they have a coach that stands there? There's a kicker's coach?
No, there's very few special teams coaches that know what they're doing when it comes to kicking. If somebody messes, they'll just go get another one. You know what I mean? Like they sign a kicker on a Friday and have him kick on Sunday.
I'm a pretty good athlete.
Prater's a perfect example.
I've never made a field goal in my life. I cannot kick. I'm a hands guy, but I have never made a field goal.
I think we could get you out there and bang one. Are you an athlete of any kind? Or do you just, I know, but do you just hit people? Or
I just hit people. My hands and my legs.
You got to have good foot
My
coordination.
legs are too big.
Did you grow up playing any sports other than boxing?
Every sport, but just
Okay,
kicking,
well
kicking
then-
was not it.
Listen, if we want to go out there on a field one day and bang some field goals.
I would love to be coached because I think it looks cool. Just I see my friends fooling around kicking.
I haven't kicked since high school. But I mean, I was a soccer
Your son's a
player.
soccer player.
My punter for the Jets is the guy that I've coached since he was 15 too. McNamara is one of my kids. So
What
I've
age
got,
are you now? What age do you know, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 55.
I mean, Prater's 41, right?
Yeah.
So if you had to step in today, I'm sure.
It was funny. The basketball coach at Medina texted me. He's like, "If Prater can still do it, you can still do it." And I wrote back, 55 minus 41 equals 14. That's all I wrote back. He's like, "Man, you look better than Prater does, and you're 55." I can kick on Sunday, but I'm not kicking again until next Sunday. Like, don't ask me to practice. It's gonna take me 6 days to recover.
So as a parent of an athlete, right, and things are different, right,
Yep.
since we were young,
Yep.
right? Like when I was getting recruited to play college soccer, we used to go to IU soccer camp, dorm
Yep.
there for a week, Notre Dame soccer camp,
Yep.
dorm there, and all those. So there was an Adidas school. So
Yep.
anybody that was in an Adidas school, those were the coaches from around the country that kind of got invited to work these camps, right? So I got recruited. I lived in Indiana, got recruited from a coach at UNR because University of Rochester, because he worked these camps. So I called my buddy who still lives in Indiana. He went to IU, won 2 national championships playing soccer, was a kicker. He went to Michigan kicking camp, right? That was like the spot,
Yep,
right?
yep.
300-400 kids. Now there's no recruiting that way, right? Like I called him, I was like, "Hey, your son's a phenom, the same age as my son. I'm gonna send my son to IU for camp. I'll come, we'll hang out. We'll go to Notre Dame. I'll come, we'll hang out." He's like, "Nah, it's just little kids at these camps anymore, right?" What about kicking? Like if you were a kid and you wanted to kick field goals, how do you get recruited now?
It's camps for starters, and like my kid is a Division I kid from Medina, but didn't get recruited. University of Buffalo looked at him a little bit. You just got to get on Saturday somewhere and then jump in the portal. The portal is literally ruined college football, but at the same time, it's just given everybody an opportunity. So start out at a small school if you can get on in the door, have a good year, and then like Cole Caller, he'll jump in the portal and keep moving up because they're just not recruiting high school kids. Unless you're a 5-star, you're just not going to get recruited.
Are most former soccer players in college?
Well, what's Brandon Aubrey from Dallas that dude is phenomenal. Played soccer at Notre Dame, so that's the story. And if you're a kid and you come up to me and you played soccer, then we're ahead of the game for somebody that has never kicked before.
Right, well, there's no one. Back then, there was 2 different styles of kicking. Now everything's soccer style, right?
100%.
What was the old style called?
Just straight on
Just
toe.
straight out, right? Dempsey, right? Half a foot, remember? Half a foot, 3 arms, whatever.
So what's crazy is that Flutie and I used to drop kick against each other before games, and he's obviously a very talented dude. We played Hamilton in the last game of the year, and we were up so big, he used to toe-ho it. So he's my holder, and I'm like, "Hey, you want to switch?" Like in the middle of the game, I'm like, on the last extra point of the game, and he looks at me, he's like, no, he's like, "Yeah, no, just kick it." So we got in the playoffs, we won a lot. I was like, "You want to switch?" Yeah, let's switch. So in a playoff game, I held, he kicked it straight on, and the other team lost their mind because we did that. I mean, you lost 37-3, and you're worried about an extra point that Doug Flutie kicked. But
the kicking game.
Were you a soccer player too?
Yeah. My mom's from England, my dad's from Holland, so I grew up playing a lot of soccer.
College?
I went to Michigan State as a quarterback out of high school, but I transferred to West Virginia.
How old are you?
55. You guys keep asking. Do I have to keep saying it?
Because I had
I'm
another
40.
friend. Well, we're almost the same age. I'm 57.
Yeah.
I had another friend, because I lived in Indiana, who played. He was a freshman starting fullback for Lorenzo White years.
Oh, okay.
Cal Miller, white kid, big white kid. He was a starting fullback as a freshman during Lorenzo White's Heisman campaign. Couldn't stand it, like the job of it, right? Transferred to IU to be with all his friends, and a year later walked on to IU and was the starting fullback for Anthony Thompson's Heisman run. He didn't make, he didn't win the Heisman.
Yeah, nice.
So I didn't know if maybe you guys played against each other.
No.
I think he's a doctor and a lawyer.
You know what's exciting and what's changed? 3 to 5, 6, 7 years ago, the 55, 60, 62-yard kicks, they wouldn't do it. Right now, they're making it. They're making them now.
Do you guys play golf? Are you like? Do you understand? Like, when I played, they handed you a Pinnacle. Now they hand you a Pro V1. It's not all on the ball. I mean, kickers obviously are evolving and just getting better. And now they, like I never had a kicking coach, so you just play soccer before you know it, you're in the NFL. Now these kids are 10 years old to having kicking coaches, so they're better. Don't get me wrong. But that ball just goes. If I handed those guys a ball that I kicked with when I was in the NFL, they'd be like, "What the heck is this?" Like, so straight out of the box, not worked in, not expanded, completely different ball today than it was 20 years ago, 15 years ago.
I thought about this. My best friend's oldest brother, Tom Casabro, played in Michigan, or not Tom, Jim Casabro played in Michigan State. But once again, you're too young. See that? You're too young.
Okay, now
He's
we're talking.
He's about 60. Why do I got to keep holding this? I hate these microphones. I like this guy. Yeah, Michigan State guys, right? East Lansing, right?
Yeah, I played with Tony Mandarich, and Tony and I have the same doctor delivered us, same high school, same college, same pro team.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He was the incredible bulk coming out of Michigan State.
Yeah, I remember it.
Ran a 4.65 for his pro day, and then he's like, "Listen, I can get under 4.6 if you guys want," and like Schottenheimer and all these guys are like, "Listen, Tony, 4.65 for a left tackle is good enough."
Green Bay, right? He went to Green Bay. Yeah, I remember.
Second overall pick.
Yeah, I remember all that. Well, and that was the era of like Todd Marinovich. That was the era of like Todd Marinovich too. Same thing.
The 5 guys that Tony was drafted with was Troy Aikman was number 1, and then it was Deion Sanders, Barry Sanders, Derek Thomas.
Yeah,
and Tony
crazy.
Mandarich was in the middle of those 4. It was.
So I went to Wabash for my freshman year of college and played soccer, and Pete Metzelaars, who was our tight end, was the god of Wabash, right? All-American basketball, football, and everything else. I was there as a freshman, and there was a kid, I remember his name, Dominic Mazzone, who was a Florida kid, played football for Wabash, and he was like, we just both walked in the door our freshman year, and he was like, "You got to watch this guy." I played against him across town in high school, and it was Deion Sanders, right? Deion Sanders, he was like, "You got to watch this guy. He's a freak." And now what? Maybe the greatest return man, top
He
probably
might be
3
one
or
of the
4.
greatest. Him and Bo Jackson are probably the 2 you would say are the 2 greatest American athletes ever.
Yeah, especially 2 sports like they did, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
Bo was a Pro Bowler at the same year he was an MLB All-Star.
Yep.
Deion played an NFL game and a World Series in the same day.
The Bo Jackson, same thing. I was a freshman at Wabash. I was a Bills fan, but we sucked then. It was before the Super Bowl years, so this would have been '87, and the Bo Jackson Monday night debut against Seattle, and he ran over the bars, remember?
Yeah, he ran
through the tunnel. Yep, I remember that. I almost got thrown out of college for that. That touchdown happened. I had a bottle rocket in my dorm room. I set the bottle rocket on the floor outside the door. I lit it, whistled down the hall, hear it explode. Half hour later, the fire alarm's going off, right? It slid under the cleaning closet, started the mop on fire.
Oh, my God.
The dean pulls me in 2 days later. I was like, "Listen, there's no reason to throw me out. I'm leaving at the end of the first semester anyway. It's 800 guys in the middle of nowhere. I got a girlfriend in high school. I'm going back to high school anyway. Just let me finish out this semester." But, yeah, Bo Jackson almost got me thrown out of college.
That's fantastic.
That's good stuff. Well, thanks for coming over, man.
Hey, no problem.
Nice talking to you. See you again soon.
All right, absolutely.
All right?